Hello kids and welcome back to Life in the Woods. And yeah, we have finished another project. I mean not project, but like part of the project. Finished another build in the everyday life area. And now it's kind of like, what do we do? My plan soonish is to go traveling again, get more resources. Somehow, maybe if we're very lucky, we find some new structures and all that. But before that, I would very much like to do a grind stream. I mean, we do need to have this looking a lot better. And yeah, it's just like time management and we're trying to get along, but it's hard. And yeah, I don't know. It is already the afternoon, but I have had a pretty productive day so far, I think. I might honestly just record one episode today, but a bit more of the other uploads, and also maybe work on some shorts that I've been meaning to get out, and then maybe also work on the SMP footage that I've been meaning to have uploaded ages ago. Very windy in there. I see. This apartment here, as much as I want to, like, be able to say, hey, we're entering the point where we're gonna add, like, some more plans and details to the builds, but then we're done. I'm scared to start them. Just because the other apartments were such a struggle to put together that I don't know. Also, the build material that we're gonna use, not really sure on that one yet, but we will get started on this after we come back from traveling. That much I can say. Just want to see if we still have possibly like any little space. I mean, yes, we quote unquote have this area, but I really just want this to be sort of a bit of a foresty area. Words are hard. Wow. I think we're gonna take care of this cow. Usually we do this with wheat, but we have one of these, so we could just... Yeah, we're just gonna do this. And the other cows were also at the beach, and they were moved, and... Weren't you all the way over there a while ago? Weren't you hanging out in the house where we have the pool now? Anyway, yeah, yesterday was honestly a pretty nice day. I mean, yeah, I was a bit overwhelmed and I mean, anxious isn't the right word, but just nervous about the whole ADHD thing, given that, I'm only gonna get the new medication today, and then I can start taking it tomorrow, and I have no idea how I will react to that one, and that's a little bit scary. But I did reach out to my psychiatrist. I wrote them an email, and their response was calling me. That was not so nice. Please don't call me when I send you an email. No, it was okay. They're like super nice people. And it was like a short phone call too. They were basically just like, yep, you don't have to come over on Wednesday if you're only gonna start the meds on Tuesday. So, if something comes up before we go on our holidays, you can come over. We're always there. And, yeah, good luck, bye. that was pretty much the phone call. Yeah, and that I might, because I also told them that I'm also going on vacation. It's like my psychiatrist does, that's my dog. My psychiatrist does 2 weeks of vacation, and 1 week into their vacation, I'm going on vacation for 2 weeks almost, so. Yeah, they were like, when you're back, and you need something, you can also come over. We're gonna make something work. But yeah, I'm gonna start that tomorrow. Getting a little bit more real now, Don't do that. Thank you. I do also really want to give them... I mean, look at them already climbing the trees and everything. They need a little fun park here. Yeah, yesterday I recorded before I left the house. And I met up again with like the local Pokemon Go community. And I did say like 1 or 2 words. Like, oh, to be fair, I even like had like some small talk with one person. But that person... I live in a small town. You know, a small town that doesn't really have anything. There was someone on vacation there. And it was like this lady in like her 40s or 50s. And right like when the meetup started at like 2 p.m. I think, it was just me and at least one other person. Maybe the other guy was also already there, but let's just say we were 2 or 3 people. But we were standing at this little corner where there's a gym, and we're in the campfire app that has been chosen as the meeting point for the Mewtwo raids. And she was like, are you guys the Pokemon players? I haven't been seeing anyone glued to their phone in this town. Like, that's how we always recognize them, and I haven't seen anyone. She was like super sweet. And like, she was talking a little bit about I don't know how to speak. She talked a little bit about like some town decor stuff. So I chatted with her for a moment then and there. But I wasn't like super, you know, having intense conversations like everyone else, because everyone else knew each other. But except for that, it was like the same people as the day before. And yeah, so on Monday, actually, short yapping before we go do stuff, but you know, that's what you get on this channel. So, not on Monday, did I say Monday? On Saturday, on the Mega Mewtwo X raids, I did 10. The first one that I got was almost 100. It's like only missing 1 or 2 points in attack. And I caught in total on Saturday 3 2-stars and 7 3-stars, and one of the 3-stars has a background, which, you know, is nice. I see so many people in the Pokemon Reddits care about the backgrounds, and I'm just like, I don't really care. Like, honestly, I think the ones that I have, I might keep one, because I'll keep going. And then yesterday, I did 16 Mewtwo raids, all in person. I only do Mewtwo in person. All the other ones that I did were remote raids, but I did 16. I got 2 background Mewtwo's, one that has 2 stars and one that has 3 stars. In total, I caught 2 2-stars and 14 3-stars. And one of those 3-stars is a shiny. Yeah, I did manage to get 1 shiny, which made me very happy. It's really cool. Yeah, and then I did a couple remote raids yesterday. I mean, also on Saturday, but yesterday they really ended up paying out. I wasn't invited. I actually added someone from Reddit because they were like, "Oh, I'm hosting Dialga. You know, add me if you want to join." And I was like, Technically, I do have 1 Dialga from one of the monthly passes like ages ago. But I was like, you know, I could get 1 more because I think the ones from the passes were like the different form that doesn't have the adventure effect. So it's like, you know, wouldn't hurt. So I do that raid. And I get a shiny. And that shiny, again, similar to my first Mewtwo, 99 or 98 points. Like there's like this little pixel of attack missing. So close to my first Shundo. There are other couple really nice ones. I got like a couple remoted ones with backgrounds. You know, like I'm not against the idea of one day putting those on my trade list, just for the people that do really care about them, for the chance to get some cool mons in exchange. Oh, I didn't even mention this one yet. Because there were also like a bunch of costume Pokemon, like the 3 starters. no, actually, the 3 starters and Pikachu wearing different hats from the different teams. Those were out as well. And actually, let me just go to my status because I posted that there and it's a bit more organized than my messy screenshots. So, I caught quite the starter costumes currently are wearing like little Pikachus on their head, which is kind of cute. And you know, I've never gotten any of like the costume ones as shinies. That has all changed yesterday. I got 2 shiny Bulbasaurs with the little Pikachu. Super cute. I will keep one. One I will probably put up for trade. And then, I think this one was from research. I got a shiny Pikachu with a Team Red hat, which is perfect in attack and defense, and it's missing probably like 2 or 3, I think 3 points in HP. But again, very, very good. And then as I was laying in bed yesterday, and I opened Pokemon Go one last time, I got another shiny Pikachu with a Team Red hat. So that's cool. And then this morning, I just, you know, do my little bits of Pokemon Go and all that, and I get like a pop-up for some event in London. And I'm like, huh, cool. That's what I'll be in like 3 weeks. And I look, I read what they're talking about, and because obviously it's not going to be when I'm there. It is when I'm there. They're hosting it on like 2 weekends in August, where I am still in London. Where they have like a specific area where you can get like a special research thing from that, I think. And then also like that you can get a free coffee somewhere. I don't know, I don't care about that part. But out of interest, I was like, oh, that's gonna be totally across the city. It's like a 17-minute walk from our hotel. I knew it was gonna be a good Pokemon vacation for me. Sorry, didn't mean to hit the mic, but damn, you know what I mean? I was not ready to have that much good news. I think I'll put a tiny tree here, actually. I think that could look cute. And section off the building a little more. Yeah, I think that's nice. I think that's pretty nice. Otherwise, space-wise, we really only have the apartment left. We're not gonna be able to shove in anything, really. And it's not like I would want to do that. So yeah, the everyday life area is kind of done. As scary as saying that is the situation. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go home and prepare some things, maybe. I mean, here's the thing. When I start new medication tomorrow, I obviously don't know how that would make me feel. According to my psychiatrist, it has like a less active time of the medication, but it's like the same amount of milligrams in the pills and stuff. So in theory, it's supposed to just give me like one big burst in the morning or like early day, and then I'll go back to like normal. I'm excited for that. Incredibly nervous, you know. The 2 other ones I've had given me side effects that I didn't like and couldn't live with. So, you know, I don't know how that will be. Because on the very first few days, on the Generica, I had all this energy and that was so good. But I really wanted to, I had to get up from my desk and do things. So if that happens tomorrow, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to record much, you know. But I would like to stream. Because I would really like a grind stream before we leave and go explore again. I mean, if we were to make more delighted meals, we do have a good amount of tomatoes still. think we're actually pretty fine. I want to just put some soybeans into the presser again, because we haven't done that in a while. I think we might actually be set on this whole thing. And we could just use this episode for little bits of preparing, possibly? Oh, we have 2 less backpacks. Can't we empty one of these? Yeah, no. Nah. Not gonna happen. Survival kit. Ah, this is for... I think I meant to put this one to spawn at one point, didn't I? And like get more food into it too, probably. Nah. But we can make some delighted meals, I think. We do need more snowballs soon, I think, so... Yeah, I think... Yeah, we might just still set out today? Question mark? And it's gonna be a bit complicated then with the grind stream, but we could always do that once we are home again. And it's a simple fact, I currently need to record. I need to record in advance in general, because I don't like always having to record on a day off. If anything ever happens, you know, I'm gonna be randomly, unexpectedly busy. You know, it doesn't even have to be like a full-on emergency situation. It could just be like not feeling well, really not being in the mood, trying to focus on other things, whatever. I still always have to sit down and record because I need this uploaded in how many hours? 240 right now. My voice. Yeah, in 5.5 hours. 5.5 hours this needs to be uploaded. So, you know, I just want to generally have like a handful of days, maybe a week, prepared at all times. I need a bit more now that I will be on vacation for 13 days, and, you know, I don't want to have to still be struggling to record the day before we leave, so, you know, I want to be... We need snowballs. Just what I was afraid of. I just want a couple days before we leave. Like, if I record more a few days before going on vacation, cool. But I don't want to have to depend on it to keep up with the daily uploads while I'm gone. But also, when we come back, I don't want to have to already stress about uploads the next day. So I'd like to have videos still scheduled for like 2 or 3 more days after I'm home. Yeah. A lot of recording that I need to do. Or maybe the meds could also just help me just log in life in the woods too. You know, not just doing laundry and cleaning the kitchen and whatnot, but if the digital to-dos, they also deserve some attention that they haven't gotten for a long time. So if that could help, that would be really nice. But I can't be sure, and that is a little nerve-wracking for me, because I just like having things planned out. I don't know. Lots of anxiety about the new Macs, but also lots of like hopefulness that, you know, maybe third time will be the charm, and you know, it's actually gonna go well finally, and I'll get things done, and I'll be super motivated and happy and whatnot. So, the wonderful FPS drops as you come back home. You love to see it. Okay, it's not crazy amount, but it will help us for a moment or two. We do need some kiwis, we need tomatoes, we need potatoes, and we need lettuce. Wonderful. And then we need all the toast that we put in here. That is not going to fit into our inventory. And I'll just do this. Wrong item? Wrong furnace, that's what I meant to say. And it's getting a bit hotter again lately, which it's still for me personally, currently at a like temperature that I'm okay with. To be fair, walking around in the sun yesterday for a while, yeah, that was quite something. But I survived. I did okay. I did have water with me and all that, so you know I was prepared. Also, I had put on a bunch of sunscreen. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really want like a full-on heat wave. A bit of warmth, you know, be able to wear cute dresses. I'm not gonna mind that. Not gonna complain about that. But I just want to be able to breathe and not stick to my seat at all times. Become a sweaty mess. Okay. So we are putting those in there. We are making too much food right now, which is okay. We are going to grab, I'd say... don't we usually have 2 dark green ones? Terrible. I know we have 2 backpacks for plants and 2 for flowers. And we have light green. We have 2 more downstairs. When have we done this? From what? Is it old? We should have another green backpack. I mean, yes, my eyes are still not perfectly back to normal, but or did I maybe mess up downstairs? And we have 2 differently colored backpacks there. I am shocked, Pikachu face. I am so sorry. Oh no, that was visible in episode 1100. What are people supposed to think? Okay, that's better. That's better. Okay. If things are not adding up here, that is incredibly suspicious because it's like, I know what I'm doing. I've been doing this for a few episodes by now. And I know I didn't suddenly change the color of a backpack that we've had for a long time, so something happened. Something that I didn't intentionally do. But we are okay. No one has come in here and stolen our backpack. We are safe. That goes back there, and we grab more burgers. We are going to have hot dog pizza today, and I'm very excited for that. Haven't had hot dog pizza in a long time, so yes, very, very exciting times. And yeah, do we have more food talk? I had fresh blueberries earlier, which were really, really, really nice. I am trying to, you know, snack more on some healthy stuff now, because the ADHD meds do still slightly, I feel like it's gotten a lot better, but still there is a little bit of a decrease in my appetite. So, you know, sometimes I just try to grab like a bit of fruit to put near me on my desk and to have something to snack on that, you know, then isn't just chips or something. Like, you know, that little bit of health. I also have carrots downstairs, which are really nice. I do need to grab some of those, honestly. And like a few days ago when we had pretty basic dinner. We just had some nuggies and fries. I made a side salad with that. Can you believe that? I know why I was looking for, I wanted to grab another thing for food to go into. I'll just go for the yellow one. It's like the closest thing to green, and then we can be like green because vegan food. Haha, funny. We're gonna get 2 more. A bit more than I usually go for in one go. Wait, there we have more doubles. So that's for the ones up there. And this is for the bottom ones then. We are going to throw food on the floor. in our case, it's more of like a 5-minute rule. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff I would just prefer doing in grind streams. You know, I do just need everything to somehow be visible on the internet that we do in this world, because otherwise I would feel a bit bad. To be fair, sometimes in time lapses I cut out some things, but you know, technically it's still like everything that we actively do is in the video. It's just if I AFK in the skeleton farm for like 40 minutes, it won't put 40 minutes of skeletons cracking their bones into the video. That makes sense to anyone. And yeah, I don't know, it's weird habits. I don't even know, you know, it's my brain likes things done a certain way, and at this point I've learned to just accept that, not really ask questions, and just do things that bring my mind at ease, you know. Doesn't have to make sense to other people. I want like every possible second of this viewable on the internet. I mean, maybe, I guess there could be like a small part for me in the back of my mind that I'm not even noticing, that could be like, hey, what if one day someone's gonna come around and accuse you of cheating because you have so much stuff? And, you know, it's over 1,000 episode Let's Play, we are going to have stuff. And before I forget it this time, I want these to trade with villagers. If we run into any. I would fill up our iron a little bit more. And our torches actually as well. This is full. Sig, Touch, and Fortune are both looking pretty good. We have a new helmet and pants in case we have to say goodbye to the journey map. Journey map wasn't working, but we already had 27 minutes. My eyes are getting better. It's still like a little bit blurry, but it's not as blurry as it was before. So hopefully a few more days and my vision will be back to how it used to be. If not, I will not like that. I can just try. I think we actually still have it on. Again, that's the wrong button. Yes. Don't know why it's not on there. I will have to jump into another world probably and do some tests about what is causing this. Okay, we're gonna get ore, flower, and plant backpacks. I would like one for clay. Possibly one for marble. That one's for blocks, loot, random, and then like a little backup thing pretty much. Yeah, we are gonna go and travel again. Not how I thought this would go, but anyway, we're just gonna, you know, if I'm able to focus tomorrow and can actually record for a few hours, because here's the thing with traveling, I can just keep on going and going and going and going. So that is an easy way for me to get more footage in, which currently I do need, so yeah, if I can just, you know, do a big travel session, and then we can still have a grind stream once we're back home, like by the end of the week or so for me. I mean, yes, then we might have resources that we didn't have currently in this episode, and, you know, could be spoilers, but unless we find like millions of new blocks that we don't have yet, I think we'll be okay. We are up. I always feel like I'm gonna forget something important. Do we maybe have a Sig Touch shovel right now for the clay? Yes, that's good. I think I want this. And we put another burger in there. Can we currently enchant anything, or not enough? Please click on it. Would unbreaking work? See? Welcome to the channel. This is a place you can learn numbers. Also, possibly, I might actually record more today. As the boyfriend who will be home for dinner, but he's probably gonna leave again for a little bit after that. So possibly, you know, maybe I'll record. I should. I really should. But if I will, that is the other question. Little without the scarecrow, maybe. And I will see if I can get this thing back on the screen, because we kind of need that. And I don't know how I'm gonna get that back. But yeah, we're probably gonna go to one of these paths where we've been going for a long time, where we have a waypoint at the end. Okay. Why did we go south? Why did I start going south? Okay, I guess we backtracked because of volcano biomes. What did we do here? Oh my god. Didn't think this would have been so long. I wouldn't have started this if I knew. But now I can't just... Okay. I think I remember we... Is this? No. I think I have a waste... I'm not sure where exactly there's a waystone. I hope there's one around here. I mean, we are pretty close to the 20k mark there. So I could imagine. But I think we'll go this way next. But no promises on anything. By the way, there was one weird looking structure here. I want to take another look at... Oh gosh, where was that? Please. Did I imagine that? I swear I didn't. Ah, that was the like ice palace with underneath that building. We got a bunch of chiseled ice. That's not our last path. That must have been a while ago. We will see. We will see wherever life may take. Thank you guys for being here. I love you. Stay hydrated, stay happy, take your meds, take your vitamins, and yeah, goodbye.